you want
Yes.
his original car back, or are we keeping that one?
That's up to him.
Okay, so at the very least, we have a backup car for the time being.
Mhm.
Isn't our backup car basically the same thing as our regular car?
Yes.
Okay.
And we have Catherine's car, which
Um,
I'm just gonna drive up to the party when I get a chance with her, and
I think
I got a story if they ask.
I think your other PC, your driver, that is separate. So including yours, we have three separate cars that we're using.
Yes.
Because we're returning the sports car, we have the two normal cars, one that we just got from this gig, I believe, and yeah, yours.
Yeah. All right.
Oh wait, I thought the car we got from the gig was the car we've been driving.
No,
Mm-mm.
it's a
Okay.
separate car.
Okay.
All right. You guys head back to Marco's office. Steiner's technically there because he was technically there, but for now, Steiner goes and sits on the bed.
Mhm.
Marco
Oh,
looks
okay,
up
fine.
and, oh, I just got the call from the client. You guys did a good job.
Yeah, it was a smooth gig. We did it. We
Yeah.
pulled it off. Good job, team.
In all
So,
honesty, I'm a little surprised at how smooth it went, especially with the last gig before this.
It's because we did a lot of time planning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
When you
spent a
plan
lot of
everything
time
out,
planning.
you worry about contingencies, you set things up for best chance of success rather than just kind of improvising on the spot.
Yeah.
Things tend to go a lot better.
Not just any planning, smart planning. Like I knew this crew had it in them. Like we're gonna do great things, guys.
on that note, I did tell you when you came back that I would inform you about the situation going on with the other fixer.
Yes.
Actually, you said other crew, but is there a fixer bouncing in on your territory?
No. I don't know how to really say this without actively upsetting some people, but there's a fixer by the name of Jose Juanito de la Cruz. He lives just outside the Glen in the old combat zone. He's somewhat of a well-known fixer in the area, and we've gotten word and intel suggesting that he is assisting a certain corporation with efforts to reestablish a foothold in the United States.
Arasaka, right?
Right in one.
Okay.
Because of this, a group of fixers and myself have decided to attempt to undermine his behavior and stop whatever's happening. Problem is, he's aware of our meddling. So we need someone who he's not aware of to take over the mainstay of the job. He kind of looks at the five of you, and I need you to get in touch with another fixer for me. I can't do it myself because if I'm the one contacting him, it'll immediately flag him as trouble. However, you gentlemen are just going to. Okay, data's not coming. Are going to approach him, discuss the situation with him, and tell him what we know. It's all in this file, and he slaps a manila envelope down in front of him. And then you're going to work for him to help him do whatever jobs he needs done to get you in to De La Cruz's circle so that you can either sabotage him or do something to stop him. Whatever that is up to you. I'll give you this option now and only now. If you want into this, say so. If not, walk out that door.
Absolutely, and I'm thinking, Arasaka. They don't. They're bad blood with Militech. Maybe we can score some points with them. Maybe get on their good side.
I
I
don't think we
don't
care about Miltech.
I don't give a
Yeah,
damn about Militech or their beef with Arasaka.
yeah,
What my concern is that if Arasaka puts foothold back in Night City, shit's gonna hit the fan hard, and not
yeah.
just with Militech.
So it would be wise to play ball with. Well, not play ball with Militech, but we could use them as a resource. Is what I'm saying.
Soulkit, why are you so obsessed with milking at the teat of Miltech?
I
I don't
just got these
understand.
ideas, man. I think it's I don't know, good way to go forward.
Well, why not
Seems
buy
I
a
kind of
would
tech
rather
cell
excessive.
or
keep
something?
I would rather keep Miltech and any other corp that we can out of the loop because
All
that
right.
just invites trouble.
Hey, Marco.
Yes.
So uh, let me get this straight. Fixers tend to like run their own crews, right, and tell their crews what to do.
Yes.
Are the names and identities of the various edge runners known to the other fixers? Like, if we were to go to this other fixer and say, "Hey, we want to work for you," wouldn't we be flagged as a Marco group?
No.
Well,
Edge runner crews jump from fixer to fixer pretty commonly. And I'm going to spread it out there that you and I, your group and I, have had a misunderstanding and a falling out.
You're going to use that fucking bodega, aren't you?
Probably.
yeah. I mean,
So the reputation that we didn't deserve is going to get further spread by our own fixer?
And he's going to
It's
pay us lots of money for that reputation hit, aren't you, Marco?
the fixers that I'm working with and I have put together quite a large backlog of funds for this project.
Okay.
So yes, you will be adequately compensated for your work.
Excellent.
and
See,
yeah, it's not
all
even
works
that.
out.
I mean,
It's not
does
even
it?
that
Because
much of a difference though, because I know that Marco's my head fixer, at least for the time being, but I've done side gigs for Dimitri a
no,
couple
no, no.
times.
I mean that. Yeah, no, I know. It's just common associates. Fixers are in the knowledge business. I mean, it just seems like it would. But I mean, hey, if you're going to besmirch our fucking reputation even more,
So
I
how are we
so
gonna ultimately climb out of that hole? Because I would not like to be the bodyguard who let a bodega burn down for the rest of my life,
if you guys
short as
pull
it
this
is.
if you guys pull this off, the reputation you get from this job will more than adequately supersede whatever bad rep you had.
and he promised us lots of money, so win-win.
Okay,
What I would
Maybe
like to know more about this
Hugh.
job, though.
Jedi, you care more about money. I care about my life going down with a purpose.
Hugh, maybe I can do a bad net
Don't
run
say
or something.
Militech,
No, I'm not saying Militech. Why? What made you think that? But anyways,
because every word out of your mouth is fucking Militech, Militech, Militech.
I don't know. I don't see it, man. I just don't see it. But anyways, uh,
Okay, Soulkit. Go on, my liege.
maybe I
What
can
were
do
you going to
a
say?
bad net run or something and leak that, and so you can blame the Marco fallout on me, saying, "Oh, Sulkin's part of the crew. He fucked up, and now Marco
I'm,
won't hire us."
I'm not gonna
You
blame
know,
you for
No,
something
the
you.
public.
uh-huh. You know, Hugh, I view like Soulkit to Miltech like an Irishman to cursing. You know, you know what I mean? Like
I
every
don't
other
know
word.
why you guys think I'm so obsessed with Militech. I just think it would be a good
I'm
idea
gonna
He said
to
the
work
N
for
word
them.
again.
I'm gonna wave my
We're gonna
cyber
start.
arm at Soulkit and look at Deadeye, and I'm gonna say, "I'm fucking dying, bro, and you're more obsessed with getting more money." I could say that shit about you too. The Irish swearing thing. You're all about money, money, money. Screw rep. I'm here dying, literally fucking dying with boner pills in my pocket. I don't care about the
That was
fucking
pretty
money.
funny, right?
I
That was
care
pretty funny.
about dying with some fucking dignity to my rep.
Hey, Hey, at least
Well,
we
that's why
got
we do the job, because you'll get your dignity back.
at least we
No,
got our group name off the Butterbills.
touche. Soulkit, touche.
Look at it this way, Hugh. If we do the job and we succeed, your reputation goes through the roof. It's better than where it is right now. If we
Okay.
fail, you'll be dead. So what's the difference?
Well,
Exactly. Gotcha. All right. What's this job all about?
I slink into my sofa as I listen.
Well, now that that's settled, has anyone ever told you two bicker like an old married couple?
Well, we've been friends for years now. Literally seen, blood and shit coming out of each other from jobs gone sideways.
We have a long-standing feud about who's the big spoon.
I
I'm
see.
the big spoon, goddammit.
Try me,
Anyway,
bitch.
the job
I like
is
spoons.
the job is fairly simple. You go to the other fixer, you report to him, give him this envelope, and he will instruct you on how to carry forward. After that, you and I are persona non grata. We don't have contact, we don't talk, we don't send messages, nothing. You're not to be seen driving my vehicles, you're not to be seen in my territory. It's just that simple.
Until we finish the job.
Until the job is finished.
Got
We
it.
like
Once
change the
the
vehicle
job,
to look like a different one.
you gentlemen have your own vehicle as of now. That's part of the package that was dealt with the deal for the last gig.
Okay.
Actually, Marco, I do have a question if you can answer. How many other fixers are part of this? Like to get
Several. That's all I can say.
okay.
Well,
Yeah.
why can't you tell us what the job is right now?
Because if we're going to pull off the ruse that you're no longer working for me, you can't be forewarned, you cannot be foretold about anything this job has to offer. Otherwise, one wrong slip of the tongue might get back to Dela Cruz and he'll know that something's up.
So when we leave here today, we sever all goodwill about you that we will talk about, right? I
We
mean,
sever all ties, yes. As far as you guys are concerned, I'm the bastard fixer who kicked you out on your asses.
Okay.
And
So,
with this fixer, is he on your level? Is he as good as you?
Better.
Got it.
cool. Fair warning, Marco. I'm gonna act it up as soon as we walk out this door, and I'm gonna curse your name and call you all sorts of unsavory things, and no hard feelings. It's all acting, but I want you to know that's gonna happen
The
when I
better
walk
you
out this
sell
door.
it, the more likely Dela Cruz is to buy it.
Excellent.
you might get an unsigned, untraceable birthday card from me. But I will make sure that it has no trace of me.
Well, if it accompanies a bag of flaming dog shit, I don't think anybody will.
I don't want to pick up shit.
And he holds the manila envelope out across the desk. Take this envelope, deliver it to the address that I'm going to give you that's in there. And from there on, you're his crew, not mine.
All right.
Well, that is simple enough. Marco, and Deadeye's gonna stand up. It's been a fucking blast, brother. Hope to see you on the other side of this alive and well.
Likewise, you boys were one of the better crews that I've run.
Oh, you're just saying that.
I'm gonna stand up, look at Marco, and say "fuck you very much," and I'm gonna walk out the door.
Bye, Marco.
Stay safe, Marco.
As you guys walk out, you hear, as you guys hit the door, you hear something hit the wall next to you and shatter. Get the fuck out of my office! I don't ever want to see your punk asses again.
Fuck that guy. What the fuck?
Deadeye's gonna stand there with the door open on the outside. You're a piece of shit, Marco. Ain't no choom smart enough to work for you. You almost got us goddamn killed time after time. You're the worst goddamn fixer in this side of the town.
You done fucked up.
I'm gonna take out my gun and shoot the door a couple times as I walk out.
All right.
Good idea, and I shoot it too.
The fuck?
Just selling the room.
Some of the people on the street see what's going on. They hear what's going on, and you see people like immediately like look at each other and start walking very quickly in opposite directions of your crew.
While we're walking, hey, I'm just gonna get a little bit closer to Soulkit as we're getting into our new car. Hey, Soulkit, can you hack any of the local cameras and maybe spread this little altercation in the net?
Oh yeah, I'll link it on the extra day.
Try not to make it too bad. Marco's still a good guy, but we do want it believable.
Okay, so I go do that.
All right.
How hard is it to hack the local street cameras and get photos of this?
It's not hard at all. They're all on the same network. There's no defenses on the cameras as it is, so it's a simple matter of just finding a camera and getting close enough to network with it.
Okay, and I post it anonymously on social media, or
All right.
as an anonymous account.
All right. So you guys head to the
New fixer.
new fixer. It's a bit of a drive. You guys start and you're in Old Japantown, and you end up on the far side of South Night City.
Okay.
And for those of you who are unsure of what that means, this is the map of the city. You guys start right around here and end up more to here.
Okay.
You pull up to something unusual. It's an old Japanese style building complex. There's a main house. There's a bunch of different offside buildings. When you pull up, there's 2 or 3 bodyguards standing there. They stop you and ask you what your business is.
Looking for a new fixer. Our old one kind of, well, he's an ass.
All right. And where did you get the information that there's a fixer here?
Does it matter?
Yes.
Through contacts.
Which contacts?
The appropriate contacts.
Don't try to give us the runaround, because if you don't answer our question, you don't get in here. And if you don't get in here, we level the pair of 9mm miniguns that attach to the top of the gates at your car and turn it into Swiss cheese.
We know a net runner, Deckhead, found the information through that means.
What net
Pretty
runner?
desperate for money.
Yeah, that would be me. I'm the net runner. Yeah, I got the dirt on. 1 second, let me check my notes. I say that. Jose, I got the notes on Jose. I know he's assisting Arasaka.
They kind of look at each other and then look back at you and radio the boss. One goes back into the boxy booth next to the gate. You see him pick up a phone. He dials it. It's like an old school, line, landline.
Mm-hmm.
He says a couple of things. You see him nod as he gets instructions, and he comes back out. Let him in. You're to report to the dojo on the far side of the complex. Leave your vehicle in the parking area. Leave your weapons in your vehicle.
Okay.
I do that.
If at any time you attempt to try anything funny, there are at least 15 armed men around that dojo. They will and can kill you.
Got it.
Crystal clear.
Okay.
All
Park
just
the car, store the guns. Come,
yeah,
go in.
a small note as we're going in. I'm pretty sure at least the Deadeye and Hugh will both look at Gecko and see him contemplating, like, should I keep the stun gun? Like, not like verbally saying it, just like that. Look
Oh,
at you guys, and then
anything
like,
you can hide on your person without them seeing you is fine, right?
I
If you
was
if you want
hoping
to attempt to conceal a weapon, that's up to you.
it was more like the kind of having flashbacks for the the Militech dude. I'm like, is it worth it to piss off new people? And
Probably not.
eventually just like go, oh no, no, nah, let's not do this. And he's gonna put all the guns in the trunk with the others.
Okay.
But there is that moment of, should I or shouldn't I?
All right. You guys enter the complex, park your car, deposit your weapons, and make your way to the dojo at the far side. As
Wait, are
you
we at the Tiger Claw dojo?
it's just the same map.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember,
Sorry.
assets.
No.
Imagination.
I know. I have to ask because in case, like, did we actually just come full circle? Now we're working for the Tiger Claws or something.
No,
Right.
Wait, are we at the Tiger Claw Dojo?
no.
Okay.
No, it's
Like
different.
I said, it's
Guys.
the same map. It's just a different. It's a different dojo
Okay.
though.
Yep.
As you approach,
Bonjour.
as you guys walk up, you see a man in there. He's fairly tall, fairly lean. He's practicing martial arts, pretty much on his own. He's not paying any attention to you guys as he works through the various forms of whatever kata he's working on. He stops after a few minutes and looks at you, sweat pouring down his face and chest. All right. I think you're supposed to have something for me.
Yep.
Yep. Gonna pull it out of his pocket and walk towards him, give it to him, and walk back.
All right. He takes a look at it, opens it up. All right. So you boys are the ones that Marco threw out recently, eh?
Yep.
Yes.
Got it.
Well, I've heard good things about you from what Marco used to say, anyway. Don't know about how well that's going to hold up in court anymore, but I got no qualms taking you boys under my wing for a few short weeks. Hopefully, short weeks.
Hopefully less than short.
So,
Suppose introductions are in order. The name's
right.
Zeus.
God of lightning. I love it. How you doing?
Can't complain.
Deadeye.
Soulkit.
Hugh, hello.
Gecko.
All right. And Steiner just whispers his name under his breath.
Steiner.
All right. So now I know who you are. Let's get down to business. And he goes over and he grabs something from underneath this mat and walks back and hands it to you, Deadeye.
That's you.
That's your manifesto. That contains a series of names, numbers, and places. Each one of those is somehow tied to our compadre who's working for you know who. I want you to investigate these places. I don't care how you do it. I don't care what you do to get your information. Just get me the information.
Are we just looking for ties for
I'm
this guy?
looking for anything that can tie him to his contractors, anything that can tie them to him, anything that looks out of the ordinary, anything that smells funny. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if it's the color of the guy's crap. I just need to know that information.
Okay.
Steiner will look at the shit for you. He's a doctor.
What information specifically do you need to know?
Like I said, anything and everything you can find.
Okay.
I'll do the dirty work of piecing shit together. You just get me the information.
What can you tell me about our target?
Cruz, he's nasty. He's also smart. That's the problem. He's educated, college degree, magna cum laude, from one of the best institutions in Night City. Don't ask me how he ended up a fixer when he was on the fast track to being some corpo big shot. He's also got a mean streak, a mile wide and dark as the abyss. I've heard horror stories about crews who failed him ending up in meat grinders. So this guy is not one you want to mess with lightly.
What was his name again? I'm sorry.
His name is Jose Juanito de la Cruz.
Okay.
I know Marco probably gave you guys the option to opt out already, but I'll give you one more chance. You can opt out now, walk away. I'll put you in touch with another fixer, get you back in the game, just doing normal edge runner bullshit.
So, I got a question.
No, I want this job.
I got a question. So we're doing all this research to find out what this guy's doing, etc., etc. Why aren't you just paying us to kill the dude?
Because we need to know who his contacts within Arasaka are.
Yeah, I would like to know that too.
We don't need him dead yet. What we do need is information on him and his contacts. That's all we need at the moment. Once we've got that and we can iron out this plan, then if you boys feel up to it, you can do the dirty deed and put a bullet in the back of his head.
That's more my style of kind of edge running.
Yeah, but Deadeye, if we just killed him outright, Arasaka would just find another inn in this city.
Yeah,
if we
definitely.
don't have those days,
Normally,
and we definitely don't. We don't want a war between Arasaka and Militech.
Hey, what does that do with Militech?
He said the magic word. Everyone take a shot.
I don't know why you guys never mind.
I think we got to get a Miltech swear jar type thing going. Every time he says that, he throws.
Oh yeah, he has to throw it. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sorry, sir.
He does have kind of like a pissed off look at the fact that you guys have interrupted him. Anyway, normally, I'm with you. I'm an act first, question later kind of guy. But problem is we're not dealing with a snake this time. We're dealing with a hydra. Cut one head off, two grow.
Okay.
We need to know how to kill it first. I.e., we need to know who we're killing before we kill them.
Got it. We need to find fire. I get it.
We need to find the proper fire to curb the situation.
Yes, we need to know exactly how to kill what we're dealing with. It's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be simple. You guys might have to do some things you're not happy with. If that's still
talk to people.
If that's still what you want to do, take that envelope, go back to your car, read it, choose your first target. Get back to me as soon as you have any information.
Okay. I don't have any problem with taking this job. Hugh?
Oh, I'm with you guys.
All right. Gecko?
Well, just wish we had more of what we're dealing with. Cause,
Wait, so
we don't do too well when we go half cocked.
Well, that's why we're doing all this investigation to find out, right?
Wait, so I'm sorry, I spaced out for a second. You said you're giving us an envelope. We're gonna take it, read it, and then get out of here.
Basically, yes.
Okay, got it.
Oh, one more thing. Commit it to memory because when you're done with it, you need to burn it.
Okay.
Burn the envelope. Got it.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. I'm in. Deadeye. Uh. I really want the goods on Arasaka. I think we can leverage that.
Steiner, you good?
He just
Yeah, I'm
flashes
good.
you guys a thumbs up.
All right. Well, it looks like we're in.
All right. Like I said, read that, commit it to memory, burn it when you're done.
Got it.
Till then, till you boys have something for me, head on out.
Got it.
Sounds good.
He goes back to the center of the mats and immediately starts to twist and kick through another set of forms.
Just out of curiosity, before we take off, the information. Do you want us to give it to you in person, or can we send it to you over
I
like
would
text?
prefer it in person.
All right. Fair enough.
Less chance of it being intercepted that way.
That's what I kind of figured, but wanted to make sure.
In any particular format, like a scan disk or manila envelope like this?
As long as I get it, I don't care.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say choreographed dads, Hugh. I was gonna be like, what kind of show are you gonna put on?
Deadeye, not here.
Oh.
I'm gonna kind of gesture at like the mean face that the guy gave previously if I make like kind of imitating it as I look at Deadeye.
Like I said, I'm not a people person.
All right. Well, you guys have now met Zeus. Your new fixer.
So, anyone else
Contact
getting
Zeus.
kind of weird vibes? Is like how secretive all this feels, or how hush hush it is?
No, it's
A
typical
little bit.
picture stuff. I think.
This seems different.
Maybe, but
Well, it's different only in that the fixers are kind of going to war with each other, you know?
yeah.
Which I guess they do all the time, and we just don't know any better because we're not given the details about it.
Mhm.
I imagine most times we do jobs, it's in conflict with someone else, you know?
Yeah,
Could
that's
be.
fair.
Dog eat dog world, baby.
Dogs don't normally eat each other, though. That's kind of a misnomer.
Well, you know, after the bombs fell, they have to eat something.
You know, there's some locusts in former Earth before everything went to shit. There's locusts that will cannibalize each other when water runs out. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So maybe it's more like a locust eat locust world. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but locusts aren't nearly as adorable as dogs are, though.
You really aren't a perfect person.
Dude, like, just throwing this out there, do we even want to try and get a hold of tiger claws? Because we know people who are at least tangentially involved with Arasaka. Do we want to
Yeah,
get
maybe
their
we can
full
get that
name?
favor.
Well, let's see what we have to do with the list first. We need to understand what information we need to gather and how we're going to do it before we start calling on favors.
All right.
Okay, so we go to the card and read the envelope.
And again, this is one of those things that, even more so than our last kidnapping job, we want to keep on the down low, not share with everybody we can, even if we like them. Soulkit.
I don't
Hey,
know what you mean.
Ninja.
Yes.
So I know just from all the years that I've researched, all the times I've researched Cyberpunk, right?
Mhm.
That so the Tiger Claws do have upper echelon connections to Arasaka,
Yes.
but it's not common knowledge amongst edge runners, right?
No, it is not common
That
knowledge.
there is a so the player in me is like, this suggestion's horrible, but Hugh wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
It's just contacting the Tiger Claws to get information.
So, as a player, you guys do know that they had some dealings with Arasaka. When you met them, when you met the daughter, you met one of the higher ups or former higher ups of Arasaka. He was the old man sitting there.
Yep.
That's right. Yes.
So you know that the Tiger Claws have some ties to Arasaka. Whether or not they are still in contact with them, you're not entirely sure, or whether or not they're on good terms or bad terms.
Yep.
Okay, so when that suggestion goes out, I would say, remember that old man in the other dojo? He kind of talked about being a former Arasaka, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, that's actually what I was kind of thinking of is, getting his points of views on things because at least from what I saw, he was either trying to get back in the game or getting at people who are still in the game. Never really got a real vibe off that guy though.
I don't know if we really want to use somebody who's trying to get back with Arasaka to try to harm Arasaka. That doesn't seem
Well, at the
good.
very least, we don't know the link, the connection at play. So let's not pull that thread.
Yeah.
Well, I was more suggesting for like, hey, we hear, well, maybe not like straight out say it, but hey, what's going on? Um, Rumors are weird, and
Oh, Gecko, you kill me sometimes, brother.
yeah,
It's like basically telling the enemy our plan.
What's wrong with that?
several things.
Why
That's
don't
why
you
I
go?
have to
Why
get
don't you
you
go
to
ask
speak
Miltech
for me.
what's wrong with that there,
Why do
Soulkit?
you guys think I'm working for Militech?
No one said that,
We didn't
Soulkit.
say that, but why are you saying that?
You just said, okay. We need to drive somewhere a little bit more discreet to have a conversation about what the hell's going on here.
Yeah.
Soul Kid just like clams up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start driving to like a alleyway or something, you know?
Yeah.
All right. Steiner asks you to drop him off at his clinic. He has an appointment with another client.
I do that first. Yeah.
Let's take a look at this list.
I think Shaggy wants to confront me about Militech.
While we're in the car, you can look at that. I'm not, while I'm driving.
Yep.
Please tell me I get a third manila envelope in my sheets
No,
to look at.
I haven't gotten that written down yet.
Oh, okay.
I will write it down for you guys and place it.
It's just I have 2 manila envelopes in my inventory right now. I'm really hoping for a third so I can start a collection.
And you guys, so this is your new car.
Woo! It's silver.
Like my
Actually,
ball.
it looks a lot better than Marco's car.
Marco's car is a sleeper. This one's designed to be more flashy.
Nice.
Actually, all of you give me just off for shits and giggles. Give me a perception to see if you actually notice anything about the car that's important.
Okay.
Perception. Woohoo!
Perception.
Wow.
Hold
Okay.
on! What do
Holy
I
shit!
see?
A
A lot
that's
of
a-
things. All
a-
the things.
that's a perfect fit.
Perception.
Yeah. I know everything about cars. I am a car god.
Every one of you except Soulkit notices that as you're driving, the panel in the middle of the car flashes a couple of times. It flashes different information, speed, road reports, GPS, and then something flashes across the screen that you're not exactly happy to see. It's the mark of one of the local gangs. It's Maelstrom.
Oh,
Fuck does that mean?
it's a maelstrom vehicle.
Yes.
Oh.
Either stolen or gifted. Most likely stolen.
Anyway, you
Ah,
guys pull
Kiba,
up.
Kiba, you're gonna have to work on this car.
You guys pull up and get out after reading the envelope. It is a list of names and places, as you were told. The first name is Horace Cartwright. Next to it is an address and the name, the Gilded Ram Apartments.
Horace Cartwright Gilded Ram Apartments.
Yes. The next name is Patty Hind, Hammershot Bar.
Say
Is
that
this
again. Patty what?
Patty Hind, Hind.
Okay. And what was the place?
Hammershot Bar.
Hammershot Barn?
Bar.
Bar.
B-A-R.
Okay.
The next name is Jonah Gestalt, and it just says Ripper Doc.
I'm sorry, the first one, Horace Gilwright. What was the first place or name? What that?
The
What round
Gilded
was
Ram Apartments.
Gilded Ram Apartment.
And Ninja,
Yes.
do we know the last name for the first guy? I swear we've heard it before.
Cartwright.
Yeah.
I probably have heard it before, but it's not connected to anybody in particular. It's just the
Alright.
last name. I just
Did you
used a
say-
random generator.
Do you say
Okay.
Cartwright or Guildwright?
Cartwright.
Cartwright.
Yeah, Cartwright for the name.
Here. Let me see.
Okay. All right.
There. I'll just put it in
Oh, well, thank you.
20 chat. Since I have it in a Word doc, I just haven't uploaded it to the thing yet.
Huh?
Oh wow.
You ate two?
Wait.
What?
Who? Oswald
Fortunal.
For you.
It's Oswald Fortunal.
Oh.
Mommy.
Okay, you haven't told us about that guy yet. Oh, well, you did.
These all sounds like German names.
I'm gonna look at the envelope and point at the first name and be like, all right, easy deasy. Someone does reconnaissance on Horace Cartwright about his apartment and his information. I'm gonna go to the Hammershot Bar and hit on Patty and go home with her.
why do you get the cool job?
I'm not
Yes, high
talking to you,
Graham Hills.
Militech. All right, Jonah Gestalt, Ripper Doc, Steiner can do that shit because he's a doctor. Maybe wants some more information, wants some more gizmos. And then Oswald's arms dealer. Well, that's the rest of you job. You know, get gear and reconnaissance that way.
So,
Actually,
No, some cookies.
go ahead.
I was gonna say, do we really want to split up? And because, like, if things go south on any of these, you know, better to have numbers.
Fair, but right now we're just doing reconnaissance. We're just, snooping around for an apartment, maybe looking for a drink, and hitting on the waitress, doing dock to dock stuff, and I know I can at least talk Oswald guns.
Right.
So as far as that goes, it's pretty easy going. Oh hey, yeah, just we're doing trades.
You probably want me at each of these locations to try to hack in their files.
All depends. Is it going to be for eyes only?
All right,
This is a conversation.
All right, we need to talk.
everyone out of the car. It's time to talk in private in an alleyway. I'm just gonna get out without second thought.
All right.
Come on, Soulkit. There you go.
I mean, yeah, okay. You want the truth, guys? This is what happened on the cruise ship job where we took out that Arisaka cruiser. I got some data and I sold to Miltech. I got about 2,000 A's. I kept that to myself. I told them I'd work for them in the future. And I have a contact in Militech, and I've been trying to get us gigs with Militech. That's what's going on.
So, out of everything, when we first met you,
What is this person doing?
Hang on a second. She's not doing anything. I just haven't moved the token. She's a passerby. She's just walking by.
Okay, I'm just like, she stopped at her car and is like staring at us. I'm like, Fucking paranoid, man. Did I take some of that fucking drugs? Like, what the hell?
So you're saying, after everything that we warned you about, how Militech strong-armed us into working for them with no pay, your first thought is, hey, let me work for these fuckers? Or were you always part of Militech and it was just a cover?
I'm not part of Militech. Look, I, I just, I'm open-minded. I want to work with our enemies to, enrich us.
Yeah, no. No, I'm with Gecko on this. You talk about Miltech all the time.
Yeah.
You don't
I'm
talk about
trying to
other
set up
people all
gigs
the
with
time.
Militech.
Soulkit. Listen, it's not that you're working for him because we all work for shitty people we don't like or trust anyway. It's the fact that you keep wanting us to work for them.
Okay, fine. I won't bring it up anymore.
You're a late addition to our crew, and all you seem to want to do is butter us up to Militech's butter knife. My metaphor got lost.
Bread.
All right, fine. I won't bring it up again.
Taking up our butter, so they butter our bread, our croissants.
Yeah. Look.
Croissants. Yeah.
My bread doesn't take kindly to butter. All right, it's a margarine kind of bread.
Well, that's
Okay, got it.
They're more like margarine, and we're more like butter.
God.
I think
Damn it,
we're better
Hugh.
for the body than margarine.
God damn it. Locust world, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Soulkit.
Also, I don't like Miltech, and I'm kind of like, if you're feeding information to Miltech and you're working for them, we might have a problem there, Soulkit. So please tell
Yeah,
me
I
you're
got
not
it.
actually working
Yeah,
for
of
them,
course not.
because we
I'm
might
just
have
trying
a
to get
problem
like
if you
future. I'm not
are
like
working
feeding it.
for 'em.
I'm not like giving them daily reports or anything.
Right? And you understand, my buddy here, Hugh, is dying from cancer that they should have treated, right? So every
Yeah,
time
that
you
was
say
fucked up.
Miltech, it's like saying "fuck you, Hugh." So like,
Okay, it
that's
was a
kind of
bad
fair enough.
idea. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, okay.
And Soulkit, just gonna get very close to him. I need you to understand.
I look at Kiba to see if he has a grenade in his hand.
Don't have that, but definitely putting a hand on the holster, at least crossing his arms for his underarms for the pistols. You need to understand something. Militech forced us to work for them.
Yeah, I got
Used
it. They were dicks.
everything and everyone that we had close or personal to get us to work for them.
I got it. They're dicks. We'll stay away from them.
I need to know right here, right now, are you working for Militech?
No, of course not.
What about that little friend of yours, Philip?
He's just a friend.
See, before our little following out, like an at least hint of a falling out with Marco, I had him do a little digging. Your friend's past is very clean for a merc.
Not everybody's got to be dirty.
Wait, what? And I'm gonna look at past Soulkit to Kiba. You did what?
Asked Marco to look into Soulkit's little friend Philip because something just never felt right about him just showing up. And well, Marco told me that Philip's a merc, or at least looks like a merc, but it's far too clean for merc work. Job here, job there, no funny business, no waves, no nothing.
You
Doesn't sound right.
you suggesting he corpo?
Well, that's
He's
what
a
I'm.
plant.
That's
Corpo
what
or
I'm.
not, he's a plant. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Look, I don't.
Right now,
Look, see, he's not that dirty. I don't know what
How do you
to.
know Philip
Def-
exactly? Why don't you tell us the backstory between how you two
like I
met?
said, we grew up in the same area and we're just kind of on and off buddies. It's not nothing much to tell.
Where did you meet him for the first time?
And I tell him a story about my childhood. I don't know, let me think.
No, not.
Well, it's because
telling us the story. Come on,
I don't know Soul Kid's full backstory, so I'm trying to think of something.
you just improv.
I'm not that good at it.
It sounds an awful lot like maybe you didn't meet him as a childhood friend there, Soulkit. If you don't
Look, guys,
remember exactly how you met.
I I don't like where this is going. Like, if you want me out of the crew, just say so. Like, I don't have to keep following you guys around.
No, like, I just want to make sure that we do not get stabbed, shot, or anything else in the back from people we trusted.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
No, like, he's gonna get, like, put hands on shoulders. I don't think you do. I need to make absolutely positively sure
Look,
that
I
you
don't feel
understand.
comfortable working this gig with you guys. I'm gonna go, and Soulkit starts walking away. And I'm gonna call Catherine, get a ride, and be like, sorry guys, I think it was a bad idea to work. I wasn't thinking at the time to work with Militech. I was just like, I was hyped about making an exec. I didn't really think of the consequences, but I'm gonna start working on a new character if that's all right with you guys.
All right. Like
You can do whatever you want. We're just
yeah,
gonna play that out, but okay.
yeah, we were gonna follow that thought out. But
I
yeah,
thought you were deliberately doing it to cause some consternation and some
No, I wasn't. I was
backroom.
just hyped to make an exec. I didn't think about like the story and stuff like that.
no, you're good. Like Soulkit can still stick around. I have no problem with it.
No, at this point he really can't. Like he wouldn't. And I don't want to. This is causing way too much party conflict.
Well, for right now, anyway.
I mean, he was literally making full reports on Militech of you guys, and like his mom lives with Militech now. It's
Oh
like
yeah. Well,
I
obviously,
think
if we
he
found
just
out, it would be a
NPC
problem.
Soulkit, NPC Soulkit. Like
I mean,
I
it's one of those
will.
things that
I will
until
put
we know he's
Yeah.
doing this stuff, he could be here. But the moment we find out, it's gonna be a
You
problem,
don't.
right?
You don't have to roll a new character just yet.
Yeah.
Soulkit's uncomfortable. He takes a break from the. He walks away from the crew because obviously something about this doesn't sit right with him. It's not a big deal. He doesn't have to
Yeah.
leave the crew straight out.
Yeah, Shane, you do know that. I mean, at least as far as I know, especially with Kiba and Llama, we're a bunch of yes and people.
Yes.
Like, that's how
Yeah.
we role play with a yes and mentality. So
Yeah.
even if things go the way of the conflicts, it doesn't mean you have to get rid of your character.
yeah, but
Yeah.
you
Like
got you guys
there
were
are other
sniffing him
ways
out.
we can.
You guys were sniffing him out way too hard. Like at this point, Soulkit would walk away. Like
I
even
mean,
regarding
you
the player
were
conflict.
mentioning Militech suspiciously a lot. I mean,
I
which
was
is
literally
fine.
trying to like
I mean,
bend the
yeah,
bridge, play my character. But yeah,
no,
Oh,
you were doing exactly what your character would do. I mean, there's nothing wrong. Your character did everything that makes sense to me. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
it's
I agree.
just it just happens to be like it's
yeah.
just the stakes
Soulkit,
are so high with some of the party members.
yeah,
My
Soulkit got
character's
sniffed out way too hard
dying,
though. He would walk away at this point. So yeah,
yeah. Fair enough.
and I
It's
like
fine.
making new characters. So
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I just don't want you to feel like
no,
you
I'm
know
good. We're good.
We're
We're
not
good.
trying to
like
strong arm the
attacked or
character.
anything. With that's the
No,
last
this
thing we
this
want
was
to do.
coming. That's what I get for joining
Okay.
Militech. I get it.
Okay.
So
Please don't pull a guinea on us. I guess is what we're trying to say.
Yeah,
um,
please don't pull a guinea
No,
on
no, no,
us
no.
because
I'm gonna make a new
I don't
character.
even think you know what that means.
Yeah.
So I'll explain this. Guinea's character met an untimely end second session. Actually,
Mhm.
no,
first
first
session.
session.
First session and like
First real session, yeah.
5 sentences into his character.
His
We're
character
riding to
met
the
a
city.
we
However, an attack.
yeah
You
yeah
get impaled.
Shane, we rescued his character on the mission we were currently on with our characters that have been established for a while.
Mhm.
He joins the crew. We go to a town. We have some interactions. We travel along the road, and a wyvern attacks. And Ninja rolled randomly. It attacked Guinea's character.
It attacked
And
Guinea's character because Guinea basically fireballed it and then acid
that's
sprayed
right,
it.
he did. Yeah,
And
he
then-
attacked
Killed
it
the
Yeah.
wyvern, and the wyvern struck back
and crit him
like hard.
for like 60 damage, and he only had 30 health. So
Yeah.
Guinea was like, "Oh
Guinea
shit,
was-
my character." Yeah.
Guinea was dead. It was the massive damage rule got him.
Yeah.
and
and
his
and
character was dead, and
so
he left and never came back.
yeah, he said I'll create another character for next week, and then he just
Oh no, guys, I'm not
Never
gonna
came
do
back.
that. Like,
vanished.
I get to
Yeah.
play with freaking Shaggy. Are you kidding? That's like a dream.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
We just don't
So-
want you to leave. I mean,
I'm not gonna
characters
leave.
come and go, but we don't
I-
want our players to.
I love
stay.
making new characters. Don't worry. And I'm
Okay.
choosing to retire Soulkit right now as an NPC because it's creating way too much party conflict for me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, fair.
Sure.
All right. So just before Soulkit walks off,
I shoot him in the
I-
back and kill him. Oh.
I was gonna try and finish my thought of, hey, um, I need to know that we're not gonna get stabbed in the back, shot in the back, anything like that.
I said, yeah, no. Look, guys. I'm just gonna walk away from the crew for a little while. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the final thought of that was, sorry, something in the back of my throat was, you can stay around, but just know, if you cross us, I'll make sure that it will never happen again.
Got it.
Like, you watch our back, we'll watch yours. Just know though, you cross us, you won't live long enough to regret it.
Got it. Well, I'll catch you guys later. All right.
As Soulkit's walking away, Deadeye's gonna kind of peek around the corner and go, "When we see you again, remember the backstory for Philip and you." He's gonna like wave at him.
So, okay, as you walk away, a bright yellow sports car pulls up, revs its engine at you once, and you see an arm stick out and just motion you to come over.
Huh.
I walk up. Is it Catherine?
Yes. She leans out, like grabs you by the front of your shirt, pulls you down, gives you a smacker of a kiss, and just thumbs it to get in the car.
Huh. Guys, Soulkit has a girl.
Wait, what?
I never knew that. Because he's still like standing around the corner looking at him.
Like, he's gonna get right next to him and kind of do the Looney Tunes side peek, like above or below. Deadeye just going, huh?
Yeah.
Probably why he has that unusual confidence of his. He actually has a woman in his life telling him he's, hot shit.
Which is why I should go after Patty Hyde.
You do have Viagra pills. What can I say?
I also am the coolest motherfucker in this party.
Yeah.
Well, now that the actual person who has a lady is gone, I suppose that is true by default.
Shut up, Kiva. I'm gonna push you on the shoulder, like kind of weakly, mind you.
All right, Shane, you have a secondary character sheet in your
Okay.
thing.
Cool. That was an awesome ending for Soul Kick, guys. I like it.
He didn't
No,
get
and-
shot.
and
no
Ninja,
Ninja, he'll be back.
Feel
So,
free to
Soulkit
FPC him.
will
You
be
can
back.
totally FPC Soul Kit at any time. He's got Militech and Net running, so
Yeah. Don't worry.
Hey,
You will see Soul Kid again.
I don't mind seeing Soulkit again, but if Philip shows up, I'm shooting his ass.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was Philip who sniffed you, who basically set you out to the guys. Marco did do some digging, and what he found was basically Philip has a military background, and most of his history is blacklisted.
Hmm.
So, not a whole lot for him. No, not a whole lot to go on, which immediately raises red flags.
got it.
But yes, so
yeah.
you hop in the car, she takes off, looks at you, and don't ever tell anyone I did that.
Oh yeah, no, I won't. But yeah, I'm done with that crew for now. They're on to me. Like there was no coming back from that. I just got out of there, but now I can fully devote my time to Militech.
She just nods her head and continues to drive. Back to you three. That lady is walking back again. And this time she does kind of stop and stare at the three of you and then continues. And she walks into a building over here.
We kind of stopped randomly, right? Like,
Yeah.
So, is there in a way to discern what neighborhood, what street we're on? Maybe a way to see if there's any. I would know of any like activity that we should be wary of. Now that I'm finally like absorbing my surroundings.
There is a street sign at the
Okay.
corner.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna look at the street sign and then try to recall if there's, some like something you would read in the scream sheets, like police, NPC.
Yeah.
Having a bodyguard background, I would know neighborhoods
All
relatively
right.
well.
You guys are at the corner of Neon and Pineway.
Okay.
If you want to check for any anything in particular about this area, you need to make not a streetwise but a local area, like your home knowledge local. I don't think this works.
Okay. Well, that's my local. I don't have another one, so.
Yeah. This part of town it's old school Night City. Like this was part of the original Night City.
Mm.
It's not a bad place as far as the combat zone goes. It's more patrolled than most of the combat zone because it's right there on the waterway. There's ships coming in and out. There's more police presence here than normal. You, however, have heard stories about Neon Street, and it's ganger territory primarily. A rather unpleasant gang as well.
What gang would that be?
Give me 1 second to find my notes. Gangs.
And if you pass that second time, Gecko would at least try and see like if she's trying to focus in on us or the car. See if she's sizing us up.
She is not sizing you up. She's actually looking at you kind of concerned.
Like we're the gang? that's scaring her kind of deal?
Yes. Okay. This area belongs to the Iron Sights gang. They're a relatively small gang in comparison to like the Maelstrom and Tiger Claws, but they are a very tough gang. Most of them borderlining cyber psycho in behaviors. They were once also, this is public knowledge, they were also once funded by Arasaka.
So I'm gonna look at everyone, be like, this is like Iron Sights territory, guys.
Would we actively know Iron Sights or?
Yes, as edge runners, you would be up to date on most of the gangs in Night City
Okay.
because they are your primary they're primarily the ones you tangle with.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Well, now that well, we got whatever we needed to off our chests, I guess. We might want to actually head out of here then.
Yeah. Let's go.
I don't think we should split up. There's only 3 of us here.
No. I agree. I agree, especially about what just happened with Soulkit.
Yeah, you're right. We should have shot him.
No.
No, I wasn't gonna shoot him. I just wanted answers.
Oh,
Yeah.
so, you wanted me to shoot him, is what you're saying.
I'm not in control of what you're gonna do, Mr. Antisocial.
All right, so what are you guys doing first?
When I get in the car, I'm gonna look over at Jedi and be like, for someone so abrasive, what made you want to stick around with me?
It's like yin and yang. You're my yin to my yang, brother.
Oh God, you are a married couple.
Listen here, Gecko. Just because you're jealous doesn't mean you need to throw insults.
Hey,
Like, more power to you. Just, I didn't know that Marco was right.
hey, Kiba, if I married this Patty Hine chick, you'll be my best man.
Oh fuck!
And you're just gonna divorce your current husband for some chick you don't even know.
No, you'll be my
Damn.
one night stand, little spoon, and I'm gonna turn on the engine and drive away. As I say that.
Oh my word.
I mean,
Okay.
Stalk away, dead guy.
you
Stalk
make
away.
you make Gecko your best man. He won't be the only one fumbling grenades at your wedding.
Whoa!
See,
All right.
like I
So
said, you can't break up with your current husband. You know, someone's gonna
We're
object.
not married,
Yo,
Gecko.
yo, there was this old show. It was called like Goldstein or Goldfeld or something like that. Silverfeld.
Goldfinger? What?
No. Fuck. Seinfeld. Back in the day, baby. They
Mm-hmm.
there was like one a menage a trois. It was an episode. You want a menage a trois? As they
No,
start driving, I'm like
no.
looking at Kiba with the mirror, the backseat mirror. You know the whatever the rear view mirror. Jesus Christ, words are hard.
Uh,
And as I say that, I kind of like jerk the steering wheel just a little bit, so like you kind of go a little bit side to side, not recklessly, just playfully. You know,
Yeah.
it's what you get for having a terminal man driving you around like a fucking chauffeur. Chooms, and I, I emphasize the choom part.
hey, you kill us now, your reputation will stay in the gutter forever. So,
All right, who first?
we could go check out this Horace Cartwright Gilded Apartments.
Do you have any idea where the fuck that is? The
Hell
address?
no.
have an address, yes.
Oh, okay. Then yes, this is the
Yeah.
address. That's the location. GPS
Actually,
play.
with the
Turn left at the next exit. No, you
with all
missed the exit. At the next exit, please turn right and make a U-turn, you idiot.
if only they were that snide. But with all the names and locations, is there do we get a good like location points of interest on Night City of where they're if they're all located in one area or if they're kind of sparse around there?
I am marking them as we speak on the
Oh, sweet.
main map. There's one, there's two, three.
Hmm.
So, a side point. In all honesty, if the driver for Soulkit would have come and done that just while the group was still not questioning him, most of us would probably have went, good for him. Like he has a girl. We didn't know about her, but apparently they're in love.
Yeah,
That would have been hilarious.
I'm just looking at the rulebook right now. Like, uh, I I don't know how to fit a character into the story. Maybe a solo or
Pick somebody you want to play. Just pick somebody you want to play. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Yeah, really, man.
Yes.
We want you to have fun and play something you want to play.
yeah.
okay.
And it's actually going to be pretty easy to fit you in because with the new fixer, easy history is, oh, hey, yeah, I work for this fixer, or I'm already previously investigating one of these
Got it.
guys because.
All right. So
So fitting you in is going to be pretty
blues,
easy.
these various colored circles all around the city represent each of the locations that they live and work. Horace Cartwright is the green dot in Little Europe. Patty Hines bar is the orange dot in Upper Marina. Gestalt's, the Ripper Dock, is the blue dot in the Glen. And Fortuneau is the arms dealer in red.
Okay. Well, we're going to the green because it's
Okay.
the highway's pretty easy from that part. So.
Yeah.
Vroom, vroom.
All right.
Like that?
Slightly smaller token. That's right.
We are Godzilla. We have smashed the city.
That would be an interesting story.
Alright,
Mecha
so
Godzilla?
you guys-
We're all inside.
No, just like Godzilla in like versus
Head for
Cyberpunk.
the Gilded Ram Apartments. It is a very nice It is a very nice apartment complex, despite how the map looks.
You go.
As you guys pull up, get out. The people walking in and out, they look to be like middle level businessmen and women. There's a couple of rougher looking people that come in and out that smell of high ranking edge runners. And there's a armed guard at the gate. As you guys walk up, he kind of looks at the three of you over, and you guys here to see somebody in particular, or?
Well, I actually recently got kicked out of my old apartment, and I'm looking for a new one. So
You're in luck. We've got a couple of empty ones.
The drawer moved.
Yeah, the cat's behind it. She's gonna
The
push it
drawer
out.
moved.
Goofball. Anyway, he says, "Well, you're in luck. We've got a couple of empty apartments in the building's 7th floor. Head on up."
alright, awesome.
Is there any kind of like index or listings or mailboxes that we can then look at as we leave, as we go upstairs?
Yeah.
No, there are no old school paper mail doesn't really work in Night City.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
Like there's a package delivery system that uses armored vehicles, heavily armed couriers, but like normal mail, like letters and stuff, most of that's handled on the net.
Like, can I remember if the envelope actually had any like actual apartment number for Cartwright?
It does. It is 607.
So the floor below the one that we need to go into. Awesome. So, are we taking elevator or stairs?
I'm taking the elevator because the stairs would murder me.
Following you.
Fair enough.
So you guys take the elevator.
What's what are we gonna do? Are we just gonna check to see if the room's empty and just gonna rummage around, or are we gonna just talk to the dude?
Well, first things first, Kiva, when you're doing reconnaissance, you look for the trash.
The trash.
Yes, it's the safest and most legal way to get information on your mark. Because rooting around the trash is stuff that's thrown out, so it's technically public.
Oh, okay, but Ninja, you did say this place is pretty nice looking, right?
Yes.
I don't think we're gonna be able to just find trash bags in front of his door.
What are these, Ninja?
These are vending machines.
Okay. Is there any like floor trash receptacle, or is it all done
It's all
like
done in the apartment.
like a dumbwaiter
Yeah.
system?
Yeah, they have a chute.
They have a chute. Okay. So as I get out of the elevator, I'm gonna look at Kiva and be like, "You have a point."
I mean, if you want me to kick down his door and threaten to shoot him, I can do that.
Aren't we trying to be discreet?
I don't know. This is the discreet human stuff is up to you guys.
Well, at the very least, you, you can try his door, see if anyone's home. If not, we can go in and look around. If he is there, just going, hey, is this floor 7? No, looking for apartments.
What if he is there?
We just go, oh, hey, floor 7, right? Looking for apartments and all that jazz. And he's gonna be, no, you dumb fuck. This is level 6.
I'm gonna go. So when we get off at the 6th floor, I'm gonna. What's the apartment? Where's the apartment
Down
on
here.
this one? All right. So I'm gonna just go and to the door and knock.
All right. You get no answer. However, an automated voicemail like thing comes on the intercom next to the door. I'm not in at the moment. Please leave a name, message, and number to reach you at, and I will get back to you as soon as possible.
My name is Hugh, and have you found Jesus yet? If you haven't, you can call me on, and I'm gonna leave my agent's number. Jesus will save us all, and I would like you by my side when his second coming arrives. After the vampire scourge is gotten rid of in the tunnels beneath Night City, of course.
All right. It beings at you, saying that your message has been recorded and goes back to being a normal intercom system.
What was that?
You haven't heard like that conspiracy theorist rat crap? That apparently there are vampires living in the tunnels around Night City? The Badlands especially?
I think maybe, but holy shit. That warn a guy next time, will ya?
Well, I had to say something. I mean, what if I was on camera saying nothing? It'd be too suspicious.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna say that while walking over here.
So, it looks, well, nobody's home. Do we want to try and fiddle with the lock, see if we can get in?
Are there cameras along these hallways?
There are cameras, yes.
In the vending machine area?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we'll just be caught,
Only we had a netrunner to disable them.
You make an excellent point.
Call Quicksilver.
I mean,
Tickle. No poop. You won't let me poop it now.
I look genuinely like,
Damn.
oh, hey, miss? Is that a miss?
Yes. It is a rather short, perky blonde woman. She looks at you, and her eyes are like EDM rave disco balls.
Ma'am, hello.
Can I help you?
Yeah. My name is Hugh. I'm worried about Horace Cartwright. Have you seen him?
I saw him this morning when I got home from work. Why?
Well, I'm worried that the vampire lords have taken him. He missed his Jesus 106 meeting yesterday at well, just down the street actually, and I'm just checking up on him.
Lord!
Give me an acting roll, please.
Oh,
Oh
God.
God. I'm putting 6 points into this
Okay.
You have
because
nothing
I
to-
need to because my acting is.
It's 5, isn't it?
Oh wait, that no
20.
yeah 20. Okay.
20. Okay. She kind of looks at you, and I didn't realize Horace was an evangelist.
Well, he was new to the club. He only joined like 3 weeks ago, but him and I formed a fast bond, you know? I left a voicemail on his little door thing. I'm really concerned, you know, because I hear the scratching outside my window at night. I think they're trying to get in, but you need to get permission, you know? Well, they need to get permission.
I'll tell you what. I'll open his door for you if you guys promise not to bother me anymore.
Sure.
She's got like this very like shell shocked look on her face, and she's doing that thing where she's subtly leaning away from you without trying to be too obvious about it.
You're a lifesaver. Thank you so much. Praise be the Lord on the light on your
Yeah,
life.
she walks over
Jesus
and
loves you. Jesus shine his blessings upon you. You will see the Lord one day. Heaven will rain upon you in ways you can only imagine, and grace will be yours.
she puts her thumb against the door pad, the pile lock on the door pad. You hear, "Welcome, Patty," and the door opens. Right.
His soul is clean. I'm just gonna brush my iron one again.
Yeah, she immediately like starts to leave. Like she walks very quickly past you, Kiba, and she's fucking Evangelist. I can't believe Horace is one of those crazies. Oh my god, to think I let him do that.
As she walks by, I'm just gonna come into the room as well. Oh,
They're a couple.
well,
Sort of.
I'm pretty sure she's going to dump him in the next couple days.
Or blow our cover, so let's work quick. You know?
Right.
All right. So, what are you guys looking for?
Anything.
Well, I'm gonna be looking for anything that can hold logs. So probably either in his room or the computer area.
All right. Yeah, there are several like notebooks scattered about his living room. His bathroom's immaculate. He's got everything lined up in order, like toothbrush, hairbrush, toothpaste roll, the whole 9 yards. His computer room, on the other hand, is messy as hell. There's old coffee cups everywhere. There's paper scattered from one side to the other. There's hollow notebooks just stacked in the corners. Whatever he does in here, it's not pretty.
I'm gonna start thumbing through the notebooks in the living room.
I'll start delicately looking for anything in the bathroom that could give me a sense of his medical history, pills he might be on, stuff like that.
You pop open the cabinet, and a veritable pharmacy is staring out at you. He's got everything from downers, uppers, antihistamines. The dude's on so many pills, he might as well be a walking, talking junkie.
I'm gonna take notes of everything so I could give it to Steiner later to like get the skinny on it all.
All right.
And I suppose Gecko's gonna try and see like any of the the stuff on top of the piles. Like get any base information from there before he tries to see if he can log into the computer.
All right. Most of it's gibberish that you don't understand. It's all it's coding language. It's like shorthand notes. It's just a bunch of like gibberish.
Lovely. Greek to me. Awesome. Well, actually, would it be Greek to me? Education. Right. Or the electronics and security tech? If I were to actually understand it?
It would actually be cryptography for you.
Lovely. Cryptography. I probably don't know what this is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no. You can piece together a couple of shorthand notes that some things go together, but it's mostly just gibberish to you.
The next step, it would be trying to see if I can pull up the computer and see if he password locked it or if it's open.
You pull it up, and it requires a 6-digit PIN code.
No. Uh,
0001 0000002.
I return to the hallway after I write everything down and look at Deadeye and be like, this guy is a junkie, man. Fucking
I-
pharmacy in there.
Still thumbing through notebooks.
All right. Most of the notebooks out there are notes on like various TV programs, which mostly salacious notes on which hostesses he would like to have over for some fun.
Takes notes on which hostesses he would like to have fun with it.
All right, he's got the the News Network 54 main cast on there. He's got one of the girls from a cyberpunk like rocker boy documentary show on there, and then he's got in big letters and with a big heart around it. He's got the name Bunny, and that's all it says. Just Bunny.
Okay.
I go next door, look at Kiba on the computer. Any luck?
would you by chance know what his 6-digit PIN number is?
No. What about all that shit on his desk?
He's gonna step aside. You are free to try and understand that shit.
I'm gonna look at it and be like, yeah, that's not my bag. Just take pictures of it. We'll take it to someone who might know better, you know?
Alright,
You-
fair enough.
Yeah, use your agent. Just all the photos.
Then
And I'm gonna head over to the bed and start looking in there, I guess.
All right.
I
His
suppose,
bedroom is pretty well immaculate, just like the bathroom. It's single bedroom, single bed. He's got a nightstand next to it with a alarm clock sitting on top of it. He's got a poster of a woman. She's rather attractive woman. She's got rabbit ears and like machine spring legs.
This is Bunny, I assume.
This is Bunny, yes.
Um,
It actually is signed Bunny at the bottom,
like an actual signature.
like an actual signature.
Okay, that's interesting. Can I try to search for like a hidden compartment or something? Something like under the bed or
in the mattress
behind the
above,
poster, maybe?
Yeah, go ahead. It'd be a conceal reveal object.
Hey,
Okay. Nothing behind the poster. It's just plain wall. The mattress isn't hiding anything, but the nightstand, as you kind of shimmy over to it and pull the drawer open, uh, it kind of rocks a little bit, and it appears to be heavier at the bottom than it is at the top. So you start searching around towards the bottom, and you accidentally click something on the side, and the bottom slides open.
look at what happens. What opens the drawer?
It's a safe.
Got a safe in here, but we should work quick.
after the picture is gonna come in and try and help.
Yeah, I step aside because
All right. Yeah, it is a simple rotary lock safe, old school design. You could, if you had the time to do it, you could probably crack it. If not, you have tools in your workshop that will definitely crack it.
Well, with my machine hand, would I be able to try and like lockpick it at all, or no?
Do you have lockpicks in your inventory? Because your machine hand doesn't come equipped with lockpicks.
Okay, fair enough. And no.
And no. Like I said, it's a rotary lock. There's no actual keyhole.
Okay. Oh, damn. We might have to just come back here later.
I mean, as a preliminary, yeah, but I say we dip out before we don't want them finding us in here. Break our
Right.
cover.
Don't we? We could hold him at gunpoint and make him tell us all his secrets.
Yeah, but we still have a whole lot of other people to get info on, and we let him live, or we do something to where he can't tell anyone. People get suspicious.
Yeah. Jedi. Consider this like a first pass. Let's do a first pass on everybody without raising suspicion, and then escalate if we need to.
Okay, I suppose. Kidnapping later, investigation now.
Yeah. And I promise you, if we need to kill him, you'll do it. I'll happily
All
let you
right,
do it.
I'm gonna
Deal?
hold you to that.
All right. I'm gonna hold out my hands, but then like fake retract it, like put my wrist to him, like I lost my hand, like Bonobo. And be like, every. I'm funny. I'm a funny fucker. All right, let's dip. Go. And I'm gonna kind of push Deadeye out the door as I'm behind him.
Do we at least want to go up on the 7th floor and pretend that we were looking?
Yeah, let's do that. 6th, yeah.
7, yeah.
7.
Just to double check.
Just
All right. You guys go up to the 7th floor. There are 2 empty apartments up there. You make a show of going into both of them and looking around. They're much like Horace's apartment. Rather nice, single to double bedrooms, nice kitchen, nice bathrooms, the whole 9 yards.
Are the apartments, where are they on the floor plan? Like,
They would be this apartment and this apartment.
interesting. Okay.
They're total opposites from one another.
Okay. I kind of look disappointedly when I enter this one, not because of the map you're on, but because I look at him and be like, imagine if the empty apartment was above him. We should have like rented out for the month. Break in through the ceiling, the floor.
But we just broke in. Why do we
Well, I
want to
mean,
break in again?
phase 2. That's what I mean.
Huh. I don't
Like
get all the spy stuff you guys do, but I'll take your word for it.
I look incredulously at Deadeye. The kind of in disbelief. It's like the spy shit's the fun shit, Reconnaissance.
I don't know. I feel like shooting people between the eyes is the fun part, but I think you and I have different definitions of fun.
Yeah, yin yang my ass. So I leave that apartment and like head back to the elevator.
Okay.
Was there like a price for the rooms?
Yes, on the door jamb to the side, the little, what do you call it? Little data pad thing on the side, the
Right.
intercom, flashes the price as you approach. It's hefty.
All right.
Like we're talking 5-digit hefty.
Gotcha.
Damn.
So 10,000 plus per month, at least.
Yeah, not a cheap place.
We couldn't afford this even if we wanted to.
So then, as we're going out, just gonna kind of grumble as we pass by the security door, going, "Place looks nice. I'm glad that he like gave us the list, but god damn, is that out of our price range?" Just passing the security guard, just like really, just like mother, Yosemite Samming it for a bit.
All right, he kind of looks at you and smiles and just goes back to his shift at duty.
I don't wonder what these people do to make that much money.
So, like I said, most of these guys are middle-level corpos and high-end edge runners. Like we're talking big money jobs.
All right, we leave, and there's still time in the day. Drive to the bar. You know.
There's still plenty of time in the day.
So we actually get to see Hugh try and woo Patty.
Well, maybe you'll see that next week. You know.
Oh yeah.
I am going to say that is going to be for next week, yes.
Yep.
Because it is close enough to ending time that any more, and we will end up going over. And I do have another game tonight that I have to prep for.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right.